if I couldn't speak? What if I let me make this analogy. I got to go there. I got to go there. This does not make any sense for me to bring this water to Brother Clark and say, Brother Clark, I really want grapefruit juice instead. And I'm asking him for grapefruit juice. But then, instantly after I ask him, I take it back. And I look around, realizing that I don't have knowledge nor access to what I want. That just hit St. Vincent pretty well on now. It makes no sense for you to get on your knees, ask God for what you need, and really don't believe in what you are saying, and really don't believe in his word, really don't believe he will fix it, really don't believe he will solve it. Look at somebody and say, trust God. Oh, that's the third point I want to get to right there. Not only do you need to talk to God, not only do you need to transfer your problems to God, but thirdly, it needs to be a little trust. Oh, I feel like lifting his name up in here. Trust God. Trust comes from the Hebrew word beta. If you break down the word beta, that goes into a definition that says you need to have confidence. And my brothers and my sisters, if you're going to trust God, then there needs to be a little confidence in your knee bone station. There needs to be a little confidence in the one that you are talking to. And so at this point, at verse 5, Brother David moves from frustration to faith. He moves from frustration to faith. But I have trusted in thy mercy. And he started getting, I can see in my sanctified imagination that he started thinking about every trial and tribulation that God brought him out of. That's a word for somebody right here. He got a flashback of the previous history of God. And my brothers and sisters, if you ever get in a little tight spot, let me drop this on. God allows you to go through things so that you can develop a spiritual faith file. He allows you to go through a little financial hardship so you can develop a faith file. Let me get a little deeper. He allows you to go through things so you can help somebody else. Oh, my God, my God, my God. If you are going through something right now, count it all joy. In other words, allow your joy to see you through with what you're going through. So the next time you go through some financial situations, you can pull your faith file and say, oh, yeah, I remember when he pulled me out of that. I'm all right. I trust. The next time your body is aching, you can pull that faith file. Oh, I remember when he got me out of the hospital. You understand, he does that to develop a relationship with you. And so, my brothers and sisters, as I hurry to my last point, first of all, we discover that we should talk to God. We should have a relationship with the Master. Second of all, we should transfer our problems to God. And thirdly, we should trust in him. And fourthly, we should thank God. And I want to say this as I get ready to sit down, that I believe in my sanctified imagination that there was some consolation in the cave. There was a little consolation in the cave, and grandmother had a song that she would write that saying, I get great consolation when I pray. I get great confirmation when I pray. I get great inspiration when I pray. And my brothers and sisters, sometimes God has to place you in isolation before you can walk into celebration. Sometimes God has to subtract some people in your life before he can add what he needs to add in your life. Sometimes he has to take the job that you love and you thought that you was going to retire with in order to set you on a platform where you need to be with him. Sometimes God has to take you to square root before he can multiply in your life. Is there anybody in here that understands that God has the key to your life? God knows your upsetting. God knows your downsizing. God knows your in. God knows your out. He's the CEO of heaven and earth. So I will put my trust in him. Have I got a witness in here? God bless you, peaceful rest. Sure been nice fellowship with you. But as I get ready to move out of here, gotta let somebody know there's a blessing in the cave. There's a blessing in the cave. Sometimes God has to move people out of your way before he can bless you back. Sometimes he has to move some finances out of the way before he can raise your finances. Is there anybody in here? Don't mind fellowship. Don't mind giving him glory for moving things out of the way. I'm reminded, every now and then when I clean up my yard, when I get through mowing, when I get through weed eating, when I get through blowing, when I get through edging, every now and then I gotta look around, notice what I've done, and appreciate all that God has done for me. That's what I want to drop to you. Sometimes you want to think about what the Lord has done for you, and you will find you've got more to smile about than you have to frown about. As I look back over my life and I take another turn of all he's done for me, I can turn, say he woke me up this morning. I can turn, see he started me on my way. I can turn, see that I have activity on my limbs. I can turn, see my family is all right. I can turn, see that I have a job. I can turn, see that I'm not at Willis Lightning. I can turn, see that I'm not at Winfield Funeral Home. I can turn, see that I got finances. Yeah, I'm thankful. Anybody thankful for what you have? Anybody thankful for what you have? But I got one more turn that I gotta make. When I think about Jesus, how he died so that I can get out of the cave. He died for you and me over 2,000 years ago. From kangaroo court, it was just for me. Every nail, it was just for me. Every lie, it was just for me. Every whip, it was just for me. When he raised him up, it was just for me. And lastly of all, he's coming back.